Hope.
Optimism.
Resilience.
So Granite's a bespoke program that we've developed together with Sydney Trains in response to actually what's been going on at Sydney Trains over the last several years. So Granite's a total wellbeing program. It brings together the exercise component or the physical component, the psychological component and nutritional components. So what that does is it enables leaders to be the best they can possibly be for themselves. As a consequence of that, they can lead others more effectively, and by leading others more effectively, the whole organisation begins to do really, really well. And some of the things that we've actually noticed as a consequence of deploying the Granite program is that people are coming together in workshops across multiple directorates, and there's a high degree of trust and relationship developed that we probably haven't seen before to this extent.
I feel a lot more hopeful having done the Granite program, just around understanding what pushes my buttons a little bit more. There's quite a lot in the program that takes you through how you react to different situations and what your triggers are. So the program is not necessarily your traditional leadership program. It's actually more about how do you react to stimulus, what might your internal reactions to those be, and how can you turn that into a much more hopeful aspect.
The best part for me was that it gave me a lot of tips and techniques and things to do when I felt the pressure and I felt I was struggling just to get through day in, day out. When you work in an environment like we do and there are days where it's just full on, giving you those tips and techniques to run off and just look after yourself a bit more is things that we don't normally teach our staff. We don't really teach ourselves when to put your hand up and say, I need help, how can I get through it?
I became more aware about things like mindfulness. That gave me optimism. It gave me the tools to actually understand how I was responding to situations, what I was feeling, and also how I could get there and change and modify my behaviours.
Today we're seeing a lot of organisations restructuring and scaling back. What that generally means is you've got less people being asked to do a whole lot more. And that means that actually they're faced with significant more adversity. A consequence of that is they really need to develop a toolkit of skills to be able to handle that and to be able to do really well in the face of this new environment.
It's been a great program for me. I got a lot out of it. I think for my peers, my colleagues, I'd really suggest they do take it on and give it a go. There's a lot you can get out of it. It's not just another management program that wastes your time. There's a lot of benefit to it in your professional life and your personal life.